Yo, what is up guys? It's Pedro here. So the Indianapolis Colts have released former All-Pro linebacker Shaquille Leonard, and a lot of Commanders fans are calling for the Commanders to sign him. So I'll talk about that if I think it's realistic and if I would do it. If you guys are new, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button and the notification bell as well so you never miss a video. So earlier today, the Colts released Shaquille Leonard, and that was a very surprising move. No one was expecting that. A lot of people were like, okay, if you're going to do that, maybe do that, before the trade deadline, see if you can get something. But it seemed like there was a little bit of a conflict between the Colts and Shaquille Leonard. Shaquille Leonard wanted to play more than he was playing, and the Colts didn't feel like he was an every down linebacker. So he is going to hit waivers, and the Washington Commanders will have the 7th waiver claim. So there's going to be teams ahead of them that can put in a claim, but not a lot of teams have money. I think it was the Cardinals and maybe there was one other team that have enough money to pay him, and we're one of them. And you look at his contract, we would owe him about $6 million for the remainder of the season, and then through 2026, 16, 19, and 19. So a lot of money for a guy that he's aging. Let's keep it real. But of course, even though he is aging, he's still better than anyone on our, in our linebacking core. He just is, and that's not hard to do because our linebacker core consists of Cody Barton, Jamin Davis, Khaleke Hudson, David Mayo, and some other guys. But he still is an upgrade, and obviously has been an All-Pro before. Let's see, I don't know the exact amount. I think they said. I think it's like 3 or 4 times, but I mean, he's had some really good years. And 2018, you look at 160 plus tackles, 7 sacks, 4 forced fumbles. It's been a while since he had a huge year. 2021, he was amazing. You look at it, 16 games, 122 tackles, 8 forced fumbles is insane, and 4 interceptions. And, for 12 yards, that's just absolutely insane to me. And then last year, dealt with a lot of injuries, had 1 interception, just didn't play much. And this year has been dealing with some injuries as well. And still, I don't think he's fully healthy from that, injury that I think it was like back and ankle injury or something in 2022. So that's kind of the reason why he isn't playing as much as he necessarily wants to. But he's still, relatively young. He's middle age, I guess. 28 years old, he's 28 years old. So still has a few years, few good years left. But again, that contract is pretty big. So I don't think a team will claim him. Honestly, we're probably the most likely team to claim him. And then if we don't claim him, or if he goes unclaimed, he's not gonna sign here for cheap. Because again, if he does go unclaimed, he will be able to, sign with any team he wants, and it'll probably be for pretty cheap. It'll probably be a 1-year deal for the rest of the season, and he'll sign with a contender. So probably the Eagles or, someone like that. A team that's contending that he thinks can win a Super Bowl that he also can play on right now. So that's probably what he's hoping. He hopes he gets unclaimed and goes to a contender. And I think the Commanders will probably not go after him. I just don't think, they're in a position to do that right now, especially with, this front office doesn't really know what their future holds. I don't know if Josh Harris wants them making big decisions like this, because it is a big decision. If you're claiming a guy like Shaq Leonard who, he's going to be under contract for 3 more years and 16, 19, and $20 million, each of those years. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money for an aging linebacker that has been dealing with injuries the last couple years and hasn't been able to stay on the field consistently. That is something you have to consider for sure. But real quick, a word from today's sponsor.
BetUS, America's favorite sports book, where you can bet on everything, anytime. Sportsbook, casino, horse racing, live betting, and more. We have the best bonuses in the industry. That's right, get a 125% sign-up bonus. And to celebrate our 30-year anniversary, we are giving up to 30 risk-free bets, a truck, Super Bowl tickets, and more. Don't miss out. Play smart. Join now. BetUS, where the game begins.
Make sure you guys check out BetUS. Link in the description. So many different sports you can bet on. Use that link to get a 125% first-time deposit match. It's a great deal and it gives you some money to play around with. And yeah, make sure you guys bet responsibly. Okay, and we're back. And once I finish with the Shaquille Leonard talk, I'll get into a quick injury report. But yeah, overall, I just don't really see the need to pay him this much. I wouldn't be totally opposed to it, especially if they can maybe claim him and restructure the contract a little bit. Maybe that's something they can do, because obviously he is an upgrade over what they have right now. But also, what's probably going to happen is he is going to have, play on a 1-year deal for the rest of the season, vet minimum, or, not vet minimum, but a little bit more than that if he goes unclaimed, and then he'll be a free agent after this, season. So you might be able to go ahead and, sign him anyways if you want, if he looks good. So that's just something to consider as well. It's a lot of money to pay, and it's a big risk for a guy that, again, he's played 12 games over the last 2 years. And, those injuries might be starting to catch up to him. I don't know. I'm a little bit on the fence with this one, because I do think he's a good player and obviously better than what we have right now. But, $18, $19, $20 million is a lot to commit to a player like that. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. And injury reports. So Alex Arma did not practice. Emmanuel Forbes did not practice this week, Monday and Tuesday. John Harris, nope. Khalid Hudson, nope. James Smith-Williams, nope again. Gibson, limited, so I think he'll play. Quan Martin, limited both days. Cody Barton is coming back this week, so a little bit of help at linebacker. I think he was playing a little bit better than most people thought once he, the last game or two that he played. Still not great. Sam Cosme, Curtis Samuel, good to go. And then F.P. Obata going on IR. Really unfortunate injury there. Like tibia, fibula, multiple fractures. It sucks, man. He's going to be out for a very long time, probably a year plus. It really is unfortunate, man. It really sucks. I'm praying for him, and hopefully that, he has a smooth recovery and everything like that, and maybe he's able to play by the start of next season. I mean, that probably won't happen, but who knows, sometimes things like that happen, and he can recover quickly. And for the Cowboys, Rico Dowdy, their backup running back, I believe, he did not practice. Same thing with Gallup, but he's fine. Looks like he'll play. Kurst, their safety, did not practice. Tyron Smith did not practice, but it's a vet rest day. CeeDee Lamb, good. And yeah, basically everyone else is good, so they don't have a ton of injuries. Tomorrow will be a big day to see what these guys are, who's going to play or not for the Commanders, because a lot of these guys are DMPs. They got, 4 or 5 DMPs? I think the limiteds will both play, and then a couple of the DMPs will play. I mean, the big ones are Forbes and probably James Smith-Williams, but the other guys are, special teamers. But yeah, I think that's it for today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you guys are new. We'll be doing either a preview tomorrow or talking about some GM candidates or head coaching candidates. Peace, guys.